Greetings travelers, it's Remus here, and this channel is more focused on Classic now, but BlizzCon just happened and the new expansion was revealed. Phase 2 is also coming for Classic in a week and a half, including the world bosses and the PvP honor system, but let's get to Shadowlands and its futures. The leaks were correct that it is actually Shadowlands, though Bolvar won't be the big bad, Sylvanas will still be. She manages to one-shot him and take his helmet, but she can't fit it on her head because of her long ears, so she decides to break it. Destroying the barrier that separates the living from the dead and releasing a gateway to the Shadowlands, the place of death and the source of the Scourge and Death Knights. Looks like that's why there must always be a Lich King.
Set us all free.
There will be 4 new zones, it seems.
I wonder if they can bear to behold all that awaits them.
Revendret, Ardenweld, Mold Raxus, Bastion. Covenants to pick, of course, new dungeons and raids, and the Tower of the Damned. Bastion is playable right now on the BlizzCon demo, and I'm going to show you some footage from streamers, and also the levels got squished to 50 and the cap in Shadowlands will be 60. Looks like not much was changed for classes yet from what I've seen in the stream. The talents are also the same, at least for the balanced druids. And War Mod looks like it's still there and you can still toggle it. There will be 4 covenants that you can forge bonds with and get rewards from. Each of them is in one of the 4 zones. The Krian in Bastion that safeguard the souls from mortal realms, the Night Fae of Ardenwelt, the Vampire Thingies from Revendret, and the Necrolords from Maldraxxus, who forge the undead armies that serve as the first line of defense for the Shadowlands and honor those who seek power and glory in battle. Those guys could have worked as a class too. Weird how there are no new races or classes. Necromancer could have worked here. But by joining covenants and working to increase your reputation with them, giving you a covenant campaign, so there will be 4 unique campaigns, similar to how we had the war campaign in BFA and the class campaigns in Legion. The class campaigns in Legion were awesome because they were unique, so each class had a separate one, a separate story, a class hall. They didn't say anything about a class hall or what will be the capital yet. Maybe it's going to be a joint capital, maybe we're gonna get Dalaran 3.0. And they also didn't say anything about the faction wars yet, so maybe we're not going to battle each other in the world, though then why is there still a war mode activable? But by working towards those covenants, so you unlock one of the 4, so you're going to have 4 choices, and that encourages you to play unlisted 4 characters to see the story of each one, like it encourages you in Legion to play each class to see their story, so that's gonna be interesting. And each one of those 4 campaigns is different, and also you will get abilities based on the covenant you choose, so each one has unique abilities, so that's gonna be interesting as well. If you want to switch, I don't know if you will be able to switch, but you need to make your choice wisely depending on what abilities you want to get. And also there will be a Soulbind feature that gives new traits and bonuses. That's going to be probably something like the artifact weapons in Legion or the Heart of Azeroth in Battle for Azeroth, that you'll be able to level up and put traits and bonuses in it. So the AP grind maybe is still not over. There will also be a Tower of the Damned at the heart of the Maw, a highly replayable and inspired by roguelike games zone where players are invited to explore its ever-changing halls and chambers to battle with the minions of the jailer. And they say the winners can claim legendary treasures and help free the heroic spirits trapped within. Does that mean that we're getting legendaries again, or just that the treasures are legendary but they don't have legendaries? We'll see. So maybe it's going to be something like the Mage Tower, something like that, a harder, more skill-based type of dungeon. Maybe it's gonna be solo, or maybe it's gonna be with a group as well. We'll see, but it sounds like it's something that's ever changing and that's gonna be harder than most content and offering better rewards as well, considering it's going to be harder to beat, so something that's high risk, high reward. Like I said, the level cap is dropped to 50 from 120, so it's not going to go up to 130 in this expansion, it's going to go to 60. And everyone that's now 120 will be dropped to 50, and you'll need to go all the way to 60 for the level cap in this expansion, saying that every level will be meaningful with this new leveling system meant to provide a reward for each level. Bolvar will be the main hero to aid against Sylvanas. He's somehow raising more Death Knights even without the helmet. Maybe it's the Death Lords and Acherus doing it for him since they are still allied, but he's not the Lich King anymore. But Pandaren and allied races now all can be Death Knights. Maybe he did this before Sylvanas assaulted him and slaughtered his army all by herself. He raised armies of all the people that died during BFA, so that includes people from allied races, so that everyone can be a Death Knight now. Imagine, Vulpera Death Knights. Ugh. Alright, so Bolvar will probably be the Khadgar of the expansion, helping us defeat Sylvanas and the God of Death that's shown in the trailer that Sylvanas kept saying he's working for. He's known as Muehzala apparently, and there will be more character customization options for all races available to new characters and existing characters at the barbershop. They didn't reveal any new race or class, so maybe they're going to do a revamp to all the classes and races before the launch. That would be even better than, you know, adding some new ones while the old ones are still not that great. So hopefully they will rework the classes by the time it's released. They didn't say anything about that yet. Maybe they will in the What's Next panel and in the future days. But for now, it's not much known about that. And that pretty much covers the main features of the expansion. Take a look again at the cinematic. Shadowlands looks really promising. It better be better than BFA at least. Let me know what you think. And what else would you like to see or would you have liked to see? And I will see you soon.
Unfit to wear this crown. To wield so much power.
That power will be your prison.
This world is a prison. Set us all free.